Alrighty, y'all, welcome to today's recap. I hope you guys are doing well and staying blessed and enjoying the holidays. If you guys were on my channel last week, you guys know that I did not upload any recaps or live streams. That is because I took last week off of trading just to kind of spend time with family and kind of reset from what was a little bit of a tough month for me, and kind of give myself some time to think about what I want to do moving forward. And so, if you guys tuned into my stream today, you guys know that I only took one trade, and I have started my one trade a day challenge, which will be going on for 10 days. And then I up my share size, currently using 10 shares, but my next phase I'll be using 50 shares. But without further ado, let's jump right in this recap and see the one trade I took. Okay. Um, so it was on SOPA. This stock had a float of 1.5 million shares, I want to say. And it was either 1.5 or 3 million shares. I don't remember exactly what the number was, but in any case, take a look here. It was the first candle to make a new high on the 1 minute chart. This was the first official 1 minute pullback. We had a 10-second pullback right there. There's first candle make a new high. I got a little bit of a late entry, but not very much so, because the high of this candle was 68, I'm pretty sure. Was looking to take profit when I was 5 cents in the green. Then it kind of dips down a little bit, and I 100% could have sold this a lot sooner. And I don't know why I tried to sell it to ask there again, because that didn't work the first time, and the spread was about 4 cents. So could have probably sold right there. I don't know why I'm holding my take profit up there. I'm actually surprised it didn't get hit, but at the same time, I should have definitely sold it sooner, and probably could have just sold at the bid, if I'm being honest. So that was the one trade. There's a few things that I could have done better here. I didn't actually know the low of this candle until after I realized this was 15 cents. So I guess my stop was 15 cents, and that would mean I'd be looking for a 30-cent move, which on a $2 stock is not super likely. But 15 cents to the upside wouldn't be a lot too much to ask, I would say. But yeah, I don't know. Could have been, yeah, could have been a little bit more aware of where I was stopping out exactly. But at least I moved my stop to break even ish at this point and got out break even. So that was fine. And then yeah, this was the only trade I took. Tomorrow I will probably choose a better stock than this. I did say, okay, I also didn't trade a stock that was within my parameters, because this stock is $2.70. It's just below the threshold. So the threshold is $3 to $10, and this stock obviously is slightly below $3. So I was like thinking in my head, I was like, okay, it's at 270. It's basically 3. But I didn't lose on it, so I'm not super upset. But I know if I did lose on it, it would be a little more frustrating, because I know this is not what I'm supposed to be trading. But it's almost good enough. But I don't know. I still should have waited, because if I had waited, as you guys will see, there was a few more stocks that were maybe a little bit more obvious, and I could have probably pulled a little more profit out of. There was WOK, which made a nice move. This candle right here was about 85 cents, I think. And apparently it went from 25 cents on the previous day to $4. Like, that was a 12,000% move right here, just this one candle, which is crazy. But yeah, so could have traded this had I waited, but I don't want to get into the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but I could have. So I don't think my trade was terrible, but I don't think it was phenomenal either. But what today allowed me to do was just see that, or realize that less is more, because realistically there was only, I think there was 3 trades that I saw that were like, okay, that's super obvious and I would definitely take that. And they actually all ended up working. So hopefully we'll be able to see, and you guys can have a look for yourself. So here's first candle to make a new high here, and it ends up working. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. The high of this candle is 46. The low is can I move my, okay, there was first candle to make a new high. Not pulling away super nicely, but there's above 50 now. We're at 60. We needed to hold 50. There's green, there's 60 again. There's 63. And there it goes, starts to pull away. So I don't have my desktop audio on right now, but I'm saying I got a little FOMO not being able to trade it because I already took my trade. And then we had I think it was IPDN that popped up, or it was BNAI. You guys will hear my commentary on this. I couldn't trade it obviously, but this would have been a really nice setup. This is a little bit too far out of my parameters, and I already took my trade. I'll turn my desktop audio on real quick and move my camera. So I'm looking for this first candle to make a new high. I say buy. Getting right there. Bam. Oh my gosh. I knew it. That's a 4-cent stop on that candle right there if you got in at 16. Yeah, so that would have been a really nice trade because of the, I knew that was coming, stop being so close. I mean, if you got in here, even if you got an early entry, your stop could be at the low of this candle. And your stop would literally be like 3 cents or 2 cents, because this whole candle was just 4 cents. Wow. I saw and then you'd be up, beautiful pullback. I mean, 10 cents on a $2 stock, or even more. We'll say 10 cents for the sake of argument. But on 1,000 shares, that's $100 bucks. Even if you only got right now like the 8 cents here, one out of my criteria. $80. This is below $3. So I hope you guys enjoyed and took something away from this. And I will see you guys in the next trading session. I'll be back at it with another one trade day with 10 shares. And today was really kind of eye-opening because I think this is the only day I've ever taken one trade. That kind of sounds weird to say, because that just shows my previous lack of discipline. But it's good that I was able to do it today, and I'm grateful for that. And tomorrow we will go ahead and try to pick the most obvious stock or setup. Obviously, this may have not been it because it's not $3. Nor was my first trade because it wasn't $3, but it was close enough, I'll say. I don't want to be too flexible with my rules. I don't think they should be flexible at all, actually. But I didn't get punished for it today, so I'm blessed. With that being said, y'all, I hope you guys are staying blessed and staying green and enjoying the holidays, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.